guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. Today we are doing video number 2 in our series for tools and tricks to make regular nail polish easier. Regular nail polish has its own rules and limitations, and it can be more difficult to work with unless you know some of these tools and tricks to make it easier. So today I'm going to discuss with you 5 items that I have discovered over time make everything significantly easier. So let's get into those items. So the first item I want to talk to you about is this item. This is a silicone mat. Everything that I use will be linked in the description. But yeah, it's to protect your table. It is to put paint on. If you want to use some for art, you can set it right here. Once it dries, it'll just peel off. So that is great. This one has these raised circles back here. If you want to mix polish, you can put them in here. You can put them with a diluter. You can put them with each other, and it won't run outside of this. So that's great. This one has also these squares in case you want to make your own decals. You can measure them to fit your nails. There's a thumb one and a pinky one, all that good stuff. So these are really handy to have. You can get other ones of these. This isn't the only one. They have ones with all kinds of instructions for different types of nails like acrylic and gel and whatever, and they also come in colors. I have some colorful ones that don't have anything on them, but this is the one that I want to use for these videos because the white background makes it easier for you to see what I'm doing. The next item I wanted to talk to you about is a small fan. Because nail polish, it dries quickly when you want to draw with it, but it dries slowly when you need to be able to move on to the next step and not have it smear. So it is helpful to have a small fan. What I have here is this fan. I'm showing it to you the way that I am. I have epoxied it to this. This is a canvas, but it works. It's flat, solid. Anyway, so I've put it here because this fan has this bend over neck. So I turn it on and I can put my hand here and bend it and then let it dry my nails much quicker so that I can move on to the next step. This is a lifesaver. This will keep you from blowing your nails while you wait for them to dry. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about is this. This is an item that I discovered recently and I cannot believe I did not know about all this time. Look at it. What is it, you ask? It's a cotton ball grabber. When you're cleaning your nails, you can use this. When you're cleaning your tools, for example, a stamping plate, you can use this. I used to hold mine with tweezers, and they would fall out of the tweezers all the time, but it's not falling out of this. This is great. And then I also wanted to talk about this. This is a great item. You can get them in silicone like I have. This is a silicone egg cup, actually. You can get glass. I would not recommend getting plastic. Why? Because this cup holds acetone, and acetone melts lots of plastics. So you don't want to take that risk. Part in this one is used, but this is what you do. You put some in the bottom so you have somewhere to dip your brushes to clean them in between nail arting, or use it to dip your cleanup brush as well. Another thing I discovered over time is super handy to have. I used to just put it in the lid, but now my acetone lid is full of glitter. So an egg cup was the perfect solution for me. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about before we get into the nails are sample sticks. With regular nail polish, you get one shot. You cannot wipe it off and start over if you don't like how it looks. So not only are these excellent for swatching, as you can see, I have swatched some of the Holo Taco 30th anniversary collection and some little toppers, but they're also great for practice. I've practiced some foils. I've practiced some lines. These are better than what we did on the last video, and I used glitter. And then I had to practice marbling. This is terrible. I didn't realize I was out of the frame. I really got to be better about looking. So yeah, I've practiced some marbling. It's not good, but I've gotten better with my practicing. Here's another practice of a foil. You can see this one had some issues, but that's the point of practicing. Marbling, another terrible one, but we're getting better here. So it starts to come along. You need to practice sometimes, and you need a lot of these really, because sometimes you're not going to be good at it the first time. So practice, 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 especially when you're learning something new. All right, let's do some nails. Let's get our base coat. This is the Nina Ultra Pro long or extended wear base coat. All right, we're going to revisit the same colors from the other hand, but we're just going to do a little bit more simple design. Maybe let's go ahead and throw down some white. I think we're going to try and make these a little bit more consistent and cohesive. And look, see, I didn't paint in my hand, but that's all right because we have a cleanup brush for that. And some acetone in this silicone cup. Also, I am painting with my non-dominant hand, so it's gonna be messier. It is much more difficult to paint with your bad hand, and you can't exactly take these nails off and just do them on a stand. So, this is what we'll do. Now let's pop these in my handy dandy fan. All right, that's a preliminary dry. We got it dry a little bit. And then let's go ahead and put on some quick dry top coat so that we can seal it and dry it down before we move on. And back in the fan. Those are dry to the touch. I think we're gonna do some flowers, but this whole hand. So let's grab some polish, as I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here so you can see the mat in action. Let's just get a little bit out. We can always get some more if need be. And let's go in with our dotting tool. Let's put a dot here and another one here. These will be the centers of the flowers. This one, let's try and do 3 flowers. And you know, you don't have to do flowers at all. You can just do dots and call it a day. Let's do 1, 2, 3 here as well in an upward pattern. And then on this one, we'll try and do 2. And then on the thumb, let's see if we can just do 1 big flower. Let's make our circle as big as we can. I am so shaky with this hand. Wish I could steady it more, but we do what we can. We'll see how it goes. We got our dots. Let's put out some more of this pink for our petals. And remember, if you watched the last one, this pink is kind of thin. So hopefully it'll bead up enough that I won't have to worry about that. Let's see, we got boop, boop, boop. I think those might have been too close together. Yep, they're trying to join. Be careful with that. If you put them on each other, they may just run together. Yeah, that's all right though. There we go. We're doing good. That is cute. I think I'm going to switch to the other end of this tool though, where the dot is smaller. It's significantly smaller, but with these being so close together, I want to make sure there's room, and I can always just use more petals, which is totally fine. So that is cute, sort of. The sped up versions of these videos with just the painting will be on TikTok and Instagram if you follow me there. And if you recreate any of this, go ahead and tag me in it so that I can look and see your amazing work. I know it will be at least as good as mine. It couldn't be worse easily, but that's all right. Let's add a little bit more dot to these two petals, and then let's try and get some on here. Some of my flowers, these petals aren't even touching the center, but that's all right because art is subjective. And maybe these flowers are artistic. That's cute. All right, now time for the big boy. Let's go back to that bigger end. Holding my thumb like this is unnatural, but we need as much stability as we can get. Circle. We're going to need some more of this. Yes, yes, we are making something. It's a flower. You can't say it's not. There we go. We've got flowers. Now that those are dry enough, quick dry top coat to seal it all in. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. I hope you liked the tools that I presented to you today and are able to make use of them for yourself in the future. The next video is going to be a little bit more involved. We're going to do a little bit higher skill level, or I don't know, maybe it's not a skill level, but a little bit higher level technique to help with low skill levels. More tools, more tricks coming your way in the series. Again, subscribe so you don't miss any of these. They could be useful to you or someone you know. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. It's always nice to get some acknowledgement. See you in the next one.